Okay, so for whatever reason, it wants me to film. It wants me to film this way for some reason, so I guess I'll just leave it be. Where do I begin? First, I'd like to say I'm sorry for causing anybody any distress this afternoon. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. I still don't know what I'm thinking. It's just so much has been going on, and I don't really know how to explain it. But I think instead of trying to explain it to 1,000,005 people, I'll try and pick apart my own brain to see what's going on. I think the hardest part about all this is I'm trying to understand what other people are trying to perceive of me right now with a lot of the stuff I've been doing, because I know I am letting people down. At least I feel like I am, but because I've been getting people asking me, what's going on? What are you doing? Are you supposed to be doing this and that? And, I don't usually take it to heart, but I'll take it to my mind, and I'll just leave it at the back door, and I'll always have something, just something to think about. And now it's like, hang on, let me get my thoughts in lines. It's kind of hard to think right now. Okay, where does this begin? It probably has to do with a lot. I don't have anybody really I can talk to right now. I've tried talking to a lot of my other friends and my family, and this has always been just a part of me. I've never felt the need to talk to anybody, just because I never wanted them to worry about me. Because I've never been the worrying type. Maybe stressed out, but never worrying. Because I know on my own time I'll get things done. And I think what's changed is now I'm still doing things on my own time, but people are becoming more of a second priority for me. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just I feel like I have more important things going on than what others want me to do at that moment in time. Sorry, I think someone's listening. So, yeah. And a lot of it stems from that I am by myself most of the time. So, I mean, I do have a friend, but I mean, she puts her boyfriend in the spotlight most of the time, even though, he's not. That's none of my business, because I'm supposed to be there just to support her and what she's doing, and I'm like, I guess that's fine and all, but now I feel like she's putting me second, and I've always kind of put her first to make sure that she doesn't feel like I'm mistreating her, and now it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm trying not to ignore her in any way possible. It's just, it's becoming quite obvious that, maybe we're not supposed to be as close as we intended we would be, And I'm coming into realization that maybe, that's probably the best thing to do. So, I'm kind of by myself. It falls into the by myself thing again, and it's frustrating. So, then there's people I'm trying to get in touch with again, because after all this, I'm finally done with what I wanted to do, my first priority, and I'm trying to come back into the real world and talk to everyone again, and it's not the same, like, let me try to explain it. Like, let's see. it's really difficult to be in a position where you would talk to everyone every single day, to a part where it goes months on end where you don't communicate or don't say hi or whatever, and then try to go back to that relationship you had at one time. And uh, I probably shouldn't complain about that either, but there's nothing I can do about it now, except for just kind of move on, I guess. So, yeah, there's that. So, and then between all this, I'm trying my best to get everything done, and now that it is, let's see, I just feel like an awful person for what I've done to people, and for what I haven't said, and what I have said, and what I've done. And then when I think something supposedly good happens, I just don't deserve it for what I've done, and it weighs heavily, and I can't tell anybody about these things because I don't want them to worry about me. And I still don't. I just feel like I hurt everyone's feelings, and I can't talk to them because when I try to, it just feels like it's fake, and I don't know what to do, honestly and truly. Someone's trying to talk to me. It's funny. I try to talk to everybody all day, and they finally answer back. It's great. Just fantastic. So I don't want anybody blaming themselves or whatever if I'm just being a complete drama queen as usual, so I'll just live with it, I guess. Until then, just don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I'm more worried about you guys and what you sort of think. I don't want anybody, no hurt feelings over here. So if I ever do put you in a position where I'm not doing what I'm supposed to, just tell me. No, I'm still working on myself. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, I'll still be on DeviantArt. It's just, it's gonna be kind of, I think I have to wean myself off of the complaining thing, and I'll figure out something. So until then, I guess I'll talk to anybody right now if they feel like hearing somebody complain. And I'm just rambling on now, so I'll just cut it off. I'll talk to you guys later.